So I retire in my 30s and I talk about retirement with people a lot. And I've noticed a big change in how people view retirement, especially in today's age. In my grandparents' and parents' time, retirement basically meant not worrying about the daily grind. Basically, you sit at home a lot and then you go on holiday, you come back. Basically, not worrying. For my time, you retired and then you dedicate yourself to some hobby or endeavor. Like some people start a band, art, so on. In today's age, I feel that there's a lot of retirement being about having more. And it's encapsulated in this conversation I had with a Gen Z person. I asked, what are you going to do when you retire? And she says, I think I'm going to start a bakery. And I look at it and I go, but then that's not retiring. That's just changing jobs. And she goes, but I like baking. And I go, that's true. But do you like things such as taxes? Do you like things such as rent? Do you like things such as administration? And she goes, not really. And I go, yeah, that's my point, is that you should enjoy this thing, not make it where it's not fun anymore. At best, I would say you start your baking and then you put an Instagram page. If people buy, great. If they don't buy, it doesn't matter. In fact, even if it succeeds, it should be to the point where you go, you know what? Just 5 cakes a day, because that's my enjoyment level. Even if it's super successful, I just bake 5 cakes a day. In fact, for the unhealthy level, I liken it to these food and transport apps, which have no fundamentals. They basically have never made money, and what everybody sees as success is basically selling the IP so that you become a billionaire, or when you're holding on to this IP, to basically price out all your competitors, and then when you become the biggest giant, raise prices on your customers so that they pay you more, and because they're so used to your service, they cannot give it up. Basically, money is for money's sake. Now, for company, you know what? Not great, but I understand. But for human life, especially retirement, I feel maybe you should just have enough and remember a very important point. No one really dies thinking about their Lamborghinis. They die thinking about, usually, I wish I spent more time with friends, family, or bettering myself. So, something to think about. I hope it helps. Thank you very much. Till next word.